My people, welcome to my channel. Ekwensu want to romance Mami Water in River State. Oh. What is going on now? The unconstitutional sole administrator for River State, Ibas, has summoned the elected suspended governor of River State, Fubara, and his deputy, Ngozi Odu, to appear before him on 18th of April, 10 a.m. at the conference room, River State Government House, Port Harcourt. This is funny. It's funny, but it's serious. The boldness of this illegality that is going on in this country, that is going on in River State, to someone elected governor to appear before him, so that they will inquire into the appointments that the governor has made so far in his administration over past 2 years. And also the governor to also use the opportunity to state reason why he will be reinstated. Why he will be reinstated. He said that Fubara is directed to present all relevant documents and records pertaining to appointments, including justification and procedure followed during his tenure. Mark this word, during his tenure, as if to say that Fubara's tenure has come to an end. I want you to lay emphasis on during his tenure. He went on. This session will also serve as an opportunity for the suspended governor to provide a clear and detailed explanation as to why he believes he should be reinstated to office. So, it's the sole administrator now that will determine when the governor will be reinstated into office. Not even the Constitution of Nigeria anymore. According to Lateef Fagbemi, the Attorney General of Federation, he said that some people should not be interpreting law what they don't know. If my understanding is correct, it means that it is sole administrator that can determine whether Fubara will come back or not. It is sole administrator that will determine when Fubara's tenure ends. Sole administrator will determine how he's going to come back and when to come back. Nigeria, they play. Tinubu, they play with Nigeria. Psychophants that are supporting this thing, they play. Turn by turn Nigeria Limited. It will reach everybody. It's not, this issue is not about River State only. It's not even about Fubara only. But it is all about our collective existence as a democratic nation. The secretary now went further to say, this is his word. He stressed the word. The governor and his deputy, his attendance is mandatory. It means it is compulsory that they must appear. That means if Fubara refuses to appear, you are going to Mabru Fubara and bring him to the conference room. As you have said, if he refuses to come, they will arrest him, which means there is danger. Danger is going on in River State. If Fubara refuses to appear, they will hunt for him and bring him, because River State already now is a military state. It's being governed by a military man and using military fiat to do everything he's doing. Remember that one analyst said that River State presently, he said it's a quasi-military regime, military governance. That's what they told us. So the APC, apologies and APC members, that's what they are saying. And that that constitution is suspended in River State. And remember what our constitution said, that the Federal Republic of Nigeria shall not be governed, nor shall any person or group of people or group of persons take control of the governance of Nigeria or any part thereof, except in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. Except in accordance. And what is that accordance? Except if you are elected. That is what the constitution says. But people are proving otherwise, because we have said it ab initio that our president lacked the power to remove democratically elected government in place. He lacked that power. But now, see what is going on. Because iniquity begets iniquity. Illegality begets illegality. Unconstitutionality begets unconstitutionality. It is pure. The administrator was drafted to act a script written by Tinubu and Wike to do what? To remove Fubara, destroy Fubara's structure, and so that they will take over in 2027. That is their pure mission. And we are seeing it now. What authority does the sole administrator have to question the elected governor of River State of his appointment? Which means if he himself now, these 6 months or 1 year, as they are planning it to be, the way this magomago is coming, is that so that when he comes down, people will begin to question, why did you appoint so and so into so office? Why? He was brought there ab initio, according to them, to bring peace. Peace which was there already. There is no crisis in River State. Any person that is saying there was a crisis, people were threatened, property were threatened, that person is lying. He's a liar from the pit of hell. The person that you think now you're saying is bringing peace, by his action, inaction, is also pouring fuel into fire that is not even started burning. Crisis will soon erupt. Looking at the way he's even doing things, you will know that he is coming to bring Fubara down and bring anything that concerns Fubara down. By removing his pictures in public places, appointing sole administrators in 23 local governments, which he does not have power to do so. Because even the Supreme Court has ruled that no funds should not be released to any local government who is running on caretaker basis. So this one that is appointing now, on what ground? On what basis? And it's also planning to do election. Not only this magomago, a non-political figure who came out, one Anosike, who came out and called the governor a fleet governor when he was a local government chairman. That same person has been appointed to share a parastatal in government. And they are saying you are bringing peace. What you are demonstrating is executive high-handedness, tyranny. The sole administrator does not have power, does not have any power in anywhere in Nigeria to summon the elected governor of the state. He doesn't have such power. And let us remind the sole administrator that the elected governor of the state, similar to Fubara, enjoys immunity. That immunity can only stop when he has been constitutionally removed or his tenure comes to an end. But right now, similar to Fubara is still the governor of River State. So talking about during his tenure, as if his tenure has ended, it's a joke taken too far. In fact, it's no longer a joke taken too far. This is a madness taken too far. And this madness needs to be cured. It needs to be cured with spiritual koboko and the political awareness. It's not something that we sit down and be saying, praying over it. People should come out and speak out. People should act. Not only speaking, people should speak out, act, and make sure that this illegality stops in River State. National Assembly amended the declaration of state of emergency gazetted by Tinubu's government. Yeah, they amended it that they shall be making law for River State. It is this National Assembly that advised him to summon the elected governor. This is a joke taken too far. And what people will always do is that they will begin to compare Tinubu's illegality with Obasanjo's illegality. This is what this government is known. They always compare themselves with the worst. They can never compare themselves with a good example. They never compare this declaration of state of emergency with that one done in Jonathan's regime, which is even more closer, because in law, you cite recent cases. It is recent cases you cite in law. At least Jonathan's own is more recent than Obasanjo's own. But even if you want to compare it with Obasanjo's own, you will see that Obasanjo's own is even more justifiable. When he declared state of emergency in Plateau, there were a lot of killing in Plateau, just as what is happening now. That's what was going on what was going on in Plateau. It was a communal clash that even the state governor was overwhelmed. But in River State, no single soul, no Tanobu, and you declare state of emergency. You are comparing it to what happened in Ekiti State. What happened in Ekiti State is different from this one. If you forget, Ekiti own is that the governor then, Fayoche, was impeached and he ran away. And they quickly sworn in the Speaker of House of Assembly as the acting governor. Having sworn him in, the Deputy Governor, Olujimi, came in with security and said, since the governor has been impeached, that she is the next governor, she should take over. So that was the reason why Obasanjo said, no, we cannot have two captains in one ship. This one is claiming governor, this one is claiming governor. To allow something to happen, it will lead to chaos. Obasanjo now declared state of emergency in that state. Now, are they the same scenario? They are not the same scenario. So the Attorney General of Federation, Fagbemi, you that are quoting law, saying now that they know law, this thing, they are not the same thing, they are not similar. Therefore, River State issue is a pure political issue, pure political script written to hand over River State to Wike so that Wike will continue his state tenure, former governor, controlling Abuja and controlling River State. At the same time, at the same period, in the same administration, Nigeria is going down every day. And nobody should call Tinubu Democrat. As it stands today, Tinubu is the commander-in-chief of illegality and unconstitutionality in Nigeria. And this so-called sole administrator, Abbas, is sole administrator of confusion, sole administrator of unrest, sole administrator of disaster, sole administrator of illegality, sole administrator of unconstitutionality, sole administrator of shame and shamble. Small. You go enter another state. If this one succeed, who knows the next state they will enter? And I will not keep quiet because I have seen this illegality. I have said it. When you see something, say something. Do something good so that Nigeria will be great. Till I come your way again, I remain Comrade Justin Obi.